In this video, we're going to be talking about cloud storage, backups. I want to talk about a couple of solutions that work, some of the good, some of the bad. This video might be boring, but it's something that you should be looking at, regardless if it's for your pictures of your fishes and dogs. You want to back up your stuff. So we're looking at Dropbox. Here in my place, I actually have a server that has no monitors. It's just plugged in and another cable is going out to the routers, and that's it. There's no physically way to use that computer unless you remote desktop to it. And what I ended up doing, I shared all my network drives. So I have personal photos, I have my videos, YouTube videos, and Pro Tools sessions across these drives. And the one thing that happens, I run out of drive space. So I got to do something with all these terabytes of data. This is the way I back up Pro Tools stuff, or let's say when I'm working on video stuff. I have an FTP server running on my machine and I'm connected to it right now. And this connection by itself is secure. I'm using certificates. So even if somebody was here and trying to spy on my network, they couldn't figure out my passwords. And I have a folder named audio. Let's say I'm working on a session, I'm done. I drop it into this folder. Once it completes, in the background, I have Dropbox already syncing that session that I'm uploading. So whatever changes get made in that folder, Dropbox is in the background doing its thing, which is very important. One thing with these services, they're going to cost you some money. These are the current prices. As you can see, for the lowest plan, the standard plan is $12.50, and they offer you 12 terabytes. They have some encryption, smart sync. It's a lot of important stuff that they do offer. The next service, Amazon. Now, Amazon I don't use for any of my audio stuff. I only use it for like photos and stuff like that. But here are the prices, which isn't bad. For 100 gigabytes, it's $11 a year. Well, $11.99 a year, which isn't bad. Then you have 1 terabyte, 2 terabyte, and so on. You can see this. I'm not going to go through this whole thing. So if we take a look at my Amazon drive, I currently have 186 gigabytes. If I refresh this, that number should go up. As you can see, it just changed. I'm currently uploading. I've been uploading for almost 2 days already. Hopefully my ISP won't complain. Some of you guys might want a solution like this. The only thing that it requires you to buy a computer or build one, fill it up with hard drives. As long as you are familiar with setting up services like an FTP server or a web server, then you're good to go. And there's free software to do this. You don't need the Windows Server software. You can actually use Windows 10, Windows 7. A lot of people don't know, if you go to Control Panel, and let's say you go to Programs and Features, which I believe is called Add and Remove in Windows 7. I could be wrong. Haven't used Windows 7 in a while. You want to come to this little feature here. Turn Windows features on or off. Click that. So let's scroll down. So we're looking for this Internet Information Services. So if we expand this, check this out. FTP server built in right into Windows. So you don't have to go out there and spend some money when you already have this stuff built into your operating system. It also comes with a built-in web server, so you can host a website from your home. All you need to do is make sure that your ISP opens port 80 on your modem. So this is something you can set up for a small place. If you have 2 rooms, 3 rooms, whatever, you can have all those computers backing up to a server, internal server. And yes, using an FTP service, that has to be done manually. That might be out the question for some of you guys, although it's in my workflow. I'm used to it already. I can manage files a lot easier. But something else you can do, and I don't have this set up here, so I'm going to just give you a quick explanation. So here are all my network drives. So let's say drive 3, which is HomeNet 3, I can have a third-party software back up all my Pro Tools files or my Media Composer files, my Reaper files, etc., into this folder in the background without you even knowing. So every time you're working on a session, save the changes, automatically backed up there. Now, I would suggest to do this using Ethernet. Avoid using wireless. Reason, I just find wireless completely slow. I'm using a pretty fast Ethernet connection here, so I have no problems. But anyway, I hope I didn't bore you guys. This is a video that I had to do. It's important that you guys back up your stuff, regardless if it's for business or personal. This is Ray. I really hope you found this video useful. If you have any questions, let me know.